Hello everyone, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Capricorns out there. So let's see what kind of love is coming towards my Cappies out there the week of October 20th to the 26th. Without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see, show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love? What kind of love is coming towards my Cappies during the week of October 20th into the 26th? Show me cards that I need to... Okay, now I feel it. I feel it. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Damn, Cappies. Damn, Cappies. Okay, so right off the bat here, somebody's got some decisions to make. They're kind of like in an indecisive play picture. They're kind of like, I guess you could say they're kind of like, they can either go this way or that way. So they're kind of trying to figure out, you know, should they continue to pursue this relationship with you or should they just kind of call it quits, okay? And this person is a fire sign individual, okay? Now this individual, the reason why they hung in there as long as they did is because there is an extraordinarily amount of sexual passion and connectivity that they have towards you. So that's why they hung in there for as long as they have. But you know, right now they're kind of like in that in-between point where they're trying to figure out, should they continue to wait around, or should they just kind of like or should they just kind of go their own way? So they're kind of like at an in-between point right now. Again, this is a fire sign individual, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Okay, so with that being said, we also have another Page of Wands, fire sign individual. Okay, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy. This is more of an exploratory energy here with this individual here. And this person also, I get the sense, is a little bit younger. Okay, they are doing a bit of a balancing act themselves. Okay, so you know, they're kind of trying to get this whole work-life balance thing going. They're trying to juggle multiple things at the same time here. And so they're pursuing you, but they have a couple other things out there as well. Okay, other individuals. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here. They're just kind of waiting to see what kind of things, what kind of opportunities are going to develop for them. Okay, so you know, they're moving into a more of a calmer situation, even though they have more of an exploratory energy, more of a youthful, inquisitive energy here. Things are beginning to move in a more of a sense of more of a calmer sense for them. Okay, so there's that. Also here we have the Emperor card here, so they're not just waiting around anymore. They pretty much decided to grab the bull by the horns and just kind of go for it. They're kind of asserting themselves into this situation here. And so that's where they are. So just to kind of recap, you got two fire sign individuals here. You have one there's a lot of sexual passion, a lot of sexual energy, chemistry, if you will, that they believe that they have with you. But they're kind of like in this indecision point because they feel like things aren't really moving anywhere. So they're kind of just like stuck here, and they're trying to figure out in their head, should they continue to try to move forward with this, or should they just kind of call it quits? So there's that. And then there's this younger, a slightly younger, okay, fire sign individual that's doing some juggling with their own life. They got a couple feelers out there. Things are getting more of a calmer because they're coming off a very chaotic situation. Things are kind of getting calmer, but they've decided to really take a leadership position and really honestly pursue this relationship with you, okay? Or to try to pursue a relationship with you, I should say. So with that being said, what kind of strengths are my Capricorns going to be dealing with during the week of October 20th to the 26th? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns dealing with during the week of the 20th to the 26th? What kind of strengths are my Capricorns dealing with? Wow, couple things wanted to pop out, so we're going to take those. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn, Cappies. Wow. Okay, so there's a whole smorgasbord of things going on with you. And they are not all good. But these are all things that you learn and you strengthen yourself. So, right out the bat, we have 8 of Swords. We've got 8 of Swords energy here. Okay? And that tells me that you have felt trapped at some point you have felt trapped at some point in your life, and you learn how to build coping skills in order to give you the energy and the strength and the courage to kind of break free of those bonds. Okay, that's the one thing. The second thing here is, there's more on that a little bit later. But the other thing here is passion, okay? Knight of Wands. You have a lot of passion, okay? A lot of sexual passion, intention, just overall passion and drive for life. And that is really being reflected here as one of your strengths, okay? So basically, you were feeling bottled in before, trapped before. But now you have this, and you recognize that, and you were able to break free of that. However, you also have a lot of passion for life in general, and that's really beginning to manifest itself here. Now, with that being said, you have the 6 of Cups, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that you would not try to connect with maybe somebody from your past. Let me close this here. All right, that it's not out of the realm of possibility that you would not be willing to reconnect with someone from your past. Okay, someone you were dating or something like that. Now, here's where things get crazy. Okay, again, these are all your strengths. I want to put that out there so we can go by this process one piece at a time. So, there was a tower moment that you had. The tower moment you had. And it rocked you to the core. Okay? In layman's terms, it fucked you up. Straight up. Alright? Left you shook. Alright? And this tower moment was because you were in a toxic relationship here. There could have been some type of substance abuse issues here. Again, some kind of opioid abuse, alcohol abuse of some sort, or just could have been an overall just really shitty relationship with someone. However, and that on top of all that 5 of Pentacles, you were left out in the cold. So it was basically like a shock to the system. However, all of these being your strengths means this. That which does not kill you makes you stronger. You went through all of that, okay? And you survived it. And that's the important part here. You took a major gut blow and you're still here. A lot of people dealing with this type of trauma would decide to check out, if you know what I mean. But you're still here. Obviously, because you're listening, you're watching this. So, kudos to you, okay? Because not everybody has the strength to kind of deal with something like this that rocks them that hard. We've all been there, all right? So, with that being said, also, you have the Star card here as well. So that is this sense of rebirth, a sense of rebirth, renewal for life. That's why, again, that passion for life that you've had, even that makes that much more significant, that you dealt with such a fucked up thing and you are still here and you're still clocking away. That's impressive. Okay. Also, we got the Hermit card. So you've done a lot of the soul searching, reflective, again, Hermit card in one of my earlier readings. In this particular case, it just happens to be the case where something bad has happened and you kind of looked, instead of looking without, or maybe you've already done look without, you're looking within, looking to see what can I do to not only protect myself, but to kind of give myself a sense of balance. And you've done that here, and done it quite impressively, I might add. So rather it be some meditation techniques that you're using, some yoga that you're doing, maybe as I do, if you can see behind, the painting and things like that nature. You've done other things to channel that pain into something more constructive. And that's what's important here. Finally, here you have the Page of Pentacles, which is you learn to be very careful about how you word things, as to not leave things open-ended so there's a sense of ambiguity. You're very clear. You're very precise because you're very aware. Okay? And that comes from having dealt with that traumatic experience, having done the soul searching that you needed to do. Again, that's how this turns out to be a strength for you. Because actually, it really very much mimics what I've been through as well. So, with that being said, let's see what type of things from your past could possibly end up affecting the outcome of these potential situations. What possible things from my Capricorn's past could possibly affect the outcome of their potential situation? What type of things from my Capricorn's past could possibly affect the outcome of their potential situation? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to take these two. Holy smokes. There you go. 8 of Swords. As we just talked about, one time you felt trapped before, and you don't need more. If there was, again, one of these potential love interests here, these two fire sign individuals, give you the sense of feeling trapped, then like feeling like a caged animal like you did before, like a caged animal not being able to break free because you need room to breathe. If that were to happen again, that's an instantaneous deal breaker right there. That's like a no-brainer. Also, Hierophant here. So that's tradition, something traditional, something long-term. You know, you may or may not be in the arena for marriage, but if you're interested in that, then you'll pursue it. If someone's trying to force you into a marriage situation, which may have been why you felt trapped to begin with, for some particular reason, then that's going to cause a problem from you, and that's going to cause you to push that person away. Okay? Well, and if you want to get married, then that's something different. But you're not going to be willing to be, again, it's all about having room to breathe, having a sense of expansion, being able to be free to make your own decisions, okay? You don't want to feel trapped. You don't want to feel like a kept individual. And finally here, we got the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands tells me that there is a huge amount of information going back and forth, social media, so forth, so on. So maybe possibly in the past you did a lot of that, a whole lot of communicating via, social media, that type of thing. You at this point you pretty much have pulled back on that somewhat because you're more aware of your own space, of your own surroundings. So you don't need to reach out there with social media as much to give you a sense of who you are. Okay, you don't need reformation from the internet to prove to you who you are. You know who you are. You're a survivor. And you are a creative person with a lot of passion and a lot of spirit. So, again, that's what this says to me. Okay? So that's that. So, with that being said, let's see what additional information the spirits have to say within it. Okay. Course. So with all that being said, brilliance. And so what that tells me is no matter what type of things that you have been through, okay, there's still a bright light, as been the theme here, a bright light, a heart of a passionate individual that's inside of you. Okay, and you have not let these bad things quench the brightness that you have inside you. So you are brilliant. Let the bright light shine through. Let your brilliance come through. Let your brilliance come through. Don't let the bad things that happen to you dictate what kind of person you become. So in other words, don't let the bad things that have happened to you dictate the type of moves, the type of person you are, the type of person you want to be. Continue to be the bright light that you need to be in your own life. Be your own guide, in other words. Okay? Get a little preachy, sorry. Also, fragments. Okay? Now, because of things that have happened, there are fragments of you different places. That's okay. Those fragments, those things that work for you, bring them back into your core. Those things that don't, let them go. They're not there for a reason. And just kind of let them go. And finally here, consistency. Be consistent with your behavior. Okay? Be consistent. You're a survivor. You've been through some tough times and things like that nature, and you made it through the other side. Continue to do those things that got you to the other side. Be consistent with your behavior. Don't fall back into bad habits, okay? Be consistent. If you're doing yoga, continue to do yoga. Continue to do meditation. Continue to run. Continue to exercise. Do all the things you need to do that got you through those hard times. Continue to do that and be consistent. And let the brightness that you have within you come through for the world to see. So with that being said, rather, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general love reading, so if this did not resonate with you, that's fine. You get a personal reading, and I can specifically do some reading to your particular situation. If it did not resonate with you, if it did resonate with you, that's cool. Make it a personal reading. I'll leave all that information below. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.